Hello, sweet soul. How are you this morning? I hope that you woke up and were able to give yourself gratitude, a smile, and know that you are loved. Embrace the signs that you receive daily, and those signs can come in many different forms, and they can come when they are expected or in the most unexpected times. Today, we're going to touch base on messages from your animal spirit guides. And if you embrace these signs and messages? As I am preparing here to do a small breathing exercise with you, my right ear is ringing. And that is a sign that the guides are with you as well. So it's just confirmation that this message is true and that it needs to be heard by at least one person. And that person today is you. I am grateful. I appreciate you. Thank you for taking the time for yourself and sharing in this space with me. Without further ado, let's have a small breathing exercise and get in to see what messages from your animal spirit guides come through. As you breathe in on the inhale, relax. Remove the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Release your jaw. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Release any tension. If you need to, shake it off. Now, as you breathe in, on the inhale, breathe in love and light, protection, positive vibes and intentions. As you are inhaling that breath and you hold it, in the time that you hold it, see, believe, live, know what you desire. If you already know that you have it and embrace that it is yours, it will always be yours. I know it sounds weird, but seeing is believing. And as you relax and release, exhaling all negativity, self-doubt, fear, anxiety, let go of any self-worthiness that you don't have. If you are feeling unworthy, let it go. Continue to breathe in and out for another few times. I'm going to prepare the deck for us. Archangel, spirit guides, loved ones, the collective as a whole, please bring forth the messages needed from the animal spirit guides with love and light to be received. So the first card that came out today was Walrus. And this Walrus shows that to remain vigilant about the current situation, pay attention to signs and omens and let them dictate your choices. So this card gave me goosebumps, and I'm sure you could feel my smile as I was reading. Because when I got to pay attention to signs and omens and let them dictate your choices, this particular read today is embracing signs. It's about embracing the messages that are received. And when embracing them, using them for the highest good of yourself and the collective as a whole. You matter, your happiness matters, your health matters, and remaining vigilant about the current situation and paying attention to these signs and omens will prove great success. These are intuitive reads, so I don't use the book. I also wanted to show that it looks like that you have been on a journey. I'm not sure if this particular journey necessarily is one in the physical form, but mentally it shows that your waters are calming, and it shows here behind the walrus that the backdrop is not perfect. There's jagged edges, the colors aren't all the same. It's not perfect, but it's part of the story. And where you are today is part of your story, where you've come from. So continue to pay attention to the signs and feel drawn and trust your instincts. The second card today is Unicorn. And this is a magical card because indulging your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression for you. And I'm not saying you have to go out and buy a paint set. What I'm saying is something that speaks to your passion, that ignites that creative spark within you, that awakens your imaginative side and brings magic towards your life. Embrace that form of artistic expression. You deserve to. You see this? You're protected in the choices that you make. And it shows also that you've got a leg up. You have a leg up on a decision, and you know that you're heading towards that decision. You just have just a few more I's to dot and T's to cross, and you will beyond being indulged. You are going to shine. This card has visited me a couple of times today. The humpback whale. Music is essential to your healing and your well-being. So, sweet soul, understand that whether singing, playing an instrument, or listening is key to your healing. Music makes the world go round. There are several senses that come to play when one is channeling with the other side, the spiritual side, whatever you want to call it. And one of them, I think, is clairaudio. And what it can be is when you hear lyrics or hear music, it actually takes you back to the place where that particular music was triggered in the soul that you are speaking with, or the soul that you are communicating with on the other side to give a message to the soul on this side. So music is very important. Lyrics, the beat, the rhythm, embrace it. It is essential to your healing. So whatever works for you and you feel acceptance of, that's the level of music. Let's see what else comes up here for you. The humpback whale is also saying that your direction lately, you might feel like you are going in a few circles, but it's just that you are gaining speed. And once your speed has been gained to the maximum that you need, and you've got everything for your journey, you're going to shoot off. So embrace that. Keep preparing. It's coming. The panda. Create a sacred space for yourself in your home and or place of work. And right now we know that a lot of places of work are within your home. And that is a challenge in itself, is that the work environment is separate from the home personal environment. And the pandemic upon us has changed that a little. It has accompanied what is happening to how we can respond and continue the best we can. So, having so much going on in your personal home space, it is more important now than ever that you create yourself, I call it a Zen den. Create yourself a space, even if it's in a corner. You can get some really amazing stuff at the dollar store, IKEA, or even a local thrift store that you could make a little corner with one of those white shears that comes down in the triangle, almost like a teepee. You could just have pillows in there. You could have a chair, or you could have a little book nook corner with a chair and a light. Something for you, that sacred space for yourself, in your garage for your woodworking, on your back deck in the sunroom that's closed in. So it's really important that you embrace that space for you. Because Spirit's also showing me you cannot give from an empty cup, and you need to maintain your cup at a decent and full enough level to encourage your energy to be maintained for you, and that you're still able to help others in the expectations that you have. Chameleon. This is saying that to stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being out conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. So things are going to happen and you don't have control over them. So instead of fighting against the tide or trying to change the course of what is going to happen, you need to embrace, let go what you don't have control over, and stay in the background. Adapt to the situation the best that you can. Don't bring on a target to your back, and just leave the course of events to happen as they shall. Embrace yourself, keep your dignity, your compassion, and your humility, and you will be fine. The Cardinal. The polarities of spiritual pursuits and physical pleasures are out of balance, so do whatever is necessary to bring them back into equilibrium. It shows me here that recently you showed some true colors that are true to you, but other people may have been trying to paint a different photo or picture of you. And so your spiritual pursuits, your physical pleasures that are out of balance are because of the negative energies that are impacting from yourself within your close circle or within the society itself around you. So it's okay to be different. It's okay to stand out. It's okay to be pretty. Do you know that the cardinal male is more beautiful than the female? So it's about self-expression on the level that makes you feel good. And don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. I'm going to draw one more card, and then we'll take the bottom of the deck. Grouse. Express yourself through rhythm and movement by drumming and dancing. This card is a beautiful card, and look at those tail feathers. It's time for you to shake your tail feather. Express yourself through this rhythm. If something is nagging at you and bugging you, just like at the front of this video, and I said shake it off, I'm just going to prepare here like shake it off, get rid of it. So express yourself. You don't have to video it or show it to anyone. You don't even have to tell anyone. You can sing in the shower. You can drum. If you don't have a drum, I've learned very quickly that a bowl and a spoon out of the kitchen does wonders with my 3.5-year-old. He does have drums, but he likes to come into the kitchen. So the innocence that he has within the music, the drumming, the grounding, and the expression of that in the music and the rhythm and the movement, it releases endorphins in your system. It allows your heart to open, your body to feel more flexible and relaxed, and it allows your joints and muscles to open up and relieve some tension that they've been receiving and feeling. So make sure that you express yourself through rhythm and movement by drumming and dancing. And the last card, the bottom of the deck, is the polar bear. This is beautiful. This is a confirmation that the changes that you've been making, the choices that you have been following through on, and the recognition of your self-worth is pinnacle and mind-blowing, as well as long overdue. So I'm going to say that again for those in the back. Right now, what you're experiencing, that you are worthy, you are beautiful, you deserve, and respectfully and compassionately accept that. Stand up for yourself and speak your truth. Align your throat chakra, get yourself in your groove, and stand up for yourself. Your voice is worth it. Your passion, your drive, your determination, and your goals and dreams. You have hopes and aspirations, and it's time for you to break through that ice and be the polar bear that you are to be. Thank you very much again for sharing this space. I want to say I appreciate you all again, especially you. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the subscription. We're almost at 111, which is really exciting. An announcement comes out when I have 111 subscribers. Thank you for being you, for accepting this message. As a collective read, take what resonates with you with love and light, embrace it, use it in your life. What doesn't resonate with you, just leave it. It's not for you. Shake it off. Until we talk again, with love and light, continue to manifest the best. Rondalee Spiritual Apprentice, signing off for now.